I'm happy to be here with Artistic Fabric Mills, and please go ahead and introduce yourselves, both of you.
Hi, Andrew. It's great to be here as well. Fantastic platform for us to talk about ourselves and what we do. I'm Farah Iqbal, one of the directors at Artistic Fabric Mills. We've been in the industry for about 70 years doing textiles. For the last 15 years, we've just been focusing on denim. And now we are doing complete sustainable denim product.
Hi everybody. I'm Ampelio, Max for the people that know me from the denim industry. I work with Artistic Fabric Mills for a couple of years, very long time. And we try to do the best. We try to do our best for the denim industry.
So can I ask you both, what is new for this season for your company?
Yes, so we're shaking things up at AFM this season. Times have changed. The world now needs companies that are mindful of the needs of its consumers. So for us, the focus has been going back to our denim roots. We believe in innovation, which is right from the yarn, fiber, and fabric end. That's where true sustainability comes in from. So we are doing a lot in terms of creating solutions of new fibers from waste, pre and post consumers both, refibra, roica, biodegradable, bio yarns such as bamboo, soy, and linen. So we are working on these kind of processes. Also in terms of fabric, we are doing a lot to eliminate wastage of water, reducing toxic chemicals. And lastly, this season, we are working on setting up a greenest laundry in the region, which is respectful of the fabric that we work on to so hard to make sustainable, to actually implement it as a complete product. So we are scaling up sustainably and consciously. That's the vision going forward. And circularity is a big part of what we are doing.
Can you explain about your circularity model?
Sure. So circularity is that's the vision, that's the way forward for us. And that's the need of the industry right now. Circularity for us conveys into the product where we really go by the concept that your end consumer is becoming the supplier. In our collection, everything is 5% PCW given. So what we do is we get container loads of jeans that are discarded in the landfills. We import them back to our factory. We have a shredding plant, and here we shred the jeans, sort out the cotton and the poly, and then put the cotton back into creating new jeans. So that is a big part of what we are doing for the last few years. I would like to take this platform to invite customers to have circularity in their stores. But invite your customers, your consumers to come back with that discarded jean, put it in the box, somehow ship it to us, and we will recycle it for you.
What I can say is 5 years that we are trying to find out the best solution. I consider ourselves one of the most specialized company in recycle the denim, but not only. Farah was pointing out the post-consumer waste. We have explored everything, and our plan is, I can say, 5 to 10 years ahead, because we are already talking about the problem of the polyester inside. We are already studying a different kind of project that involve the kind of product that we are receiving, because nowadays we are saving only 40 to 50% out of one recycled bale of used jeans. But our effort is to use the maximum quantity of these jeans, because these jeans, in any case, they are carrying out of USA, there is a transportation involved, there is a carbon footprint. And then we are moving forward. We have just received a certification for the first ever article made with post-industrial waste. We have the cradle-to-cradle certification. we are proud because it's one of our 1 year ago project to start to reuse also the meal wastages, as this kind of meal wastage is available in a 0 kilometer place. Everything is available. In Karachi market, there is million of kg available. And this is another point because we are exploring also different way to follow up this kind of market.
Okay. And then as far as the top products for the season, do you want to talk about any particular product in specifically or just generally?
Well, talking about the specific product is very difficult at this moment because we don't have anything to show. Unfortunately, everything is locked. But anticipating what we have made with Cradle to Cradle means a series of fabric that is created according to Cradle to Cradle requirement using post-industrial waste. We can add a lot of product in our sustainable range. Our goal is not to use a little amount or the customer requiring amount, 5% of 20%, that is the labor requirement. We have made articles that contain 70, 80, 90% of recycled material inside.
Wow. Wow.
Yes, something that we call Phoenix, the denim reborn, where we use 98% of material that is not virgin cotton. We blend it and sell with the post-industrial waste, and we can achieve with the post-industrial waste a better product than the post-consumer waste. Of course, we have also a blend according to the customer requirement. Sustainability first in our range of product. After that, of course, we need to serve also the ladies market. And then when you talk about softness, when you talk about touch, drapiness and everything, we need to change the subject. We cannot play with a large amount of pre-industrial waste, but we are able to provide every single article with the most that is required, Joint Life or the Gap requirement or the H&M requirement. This is our goal. This season, we have created a new family of stretch fabric, blending some of the material that we have in-house. And with this kind of material, we have created what we call the soft plexi. Is one combination between a soft and a high power stretch. It means we have creating a family of stretch that can give you more than 50% elasticity without any compression and with a very, very soft body. Everything available in 5% PC, in recycled material, 20% and even more. It depends on the customer requirement.
That sounds great. Farah, is there anything that you want to say as we finish up here?
Andrew, that this is the time for collaboration and co-creation. It has to be collaboration between the brand and the supplier. It has to be a collaboration between the designer and the developer. So, by working closely and actually collaborating in the true sense, we can really reduce a lot of wastage, a lot of resources, for example, sampling, time. This is the need of the hour. I think all of us, there's nobody in this world who's not impacted by the current situation. And I think this is where we just need to stand together and come out of it, rally out of it. And solidarity is key right now. So for us moving forward, it's how we can service the need and adapt to the need of the customers best. And that means going digital to a great extent. We're here with that vision that we are going to set up the greenest laundry. We have tied up, again, collaborated with the leaders of the industry in garment, and we are setting up a fantastic plant going forward. And it's just not in the product, it's also about a corporate culture. So we are talking about creating jobs for the marginalized communities who are not part of the workforce, but their health and interest is important as well. And just contributing to the environment in the best ways. The industry is ready for change, and so are we, and we want to lead it. We are going to put that 70 years of experience behind us and try to reshape the future going forward.
Perfect. Thank you.
So nice talking to you. And I must say, Andrew, this is a fantastic platform. I think you guys have really put us together, the denim community, and we are very excited to be a part of it.
Thank you both for your time. Thanks for being part of Kingpins 24, and hope everyone likes it. Thanks.
Take care.
Yeah. Bye.